What I also love is our BeeDazzle Revitalize. This packs a punch. This sister is sharp. She is a 3.5 on the pH, so we don't want to use this with compromised skin. We want to use this on healthy skin with a healthy barrier. I put already about a quarter size amount in my cup. BeeDazzle's awesome. It has 10% mandelic acid, 5% lactic, so that's what causes the little bite. If this is spicy, Mason, I need you to speak up, okay? You can apply it with your hand or with a brush just like this. It is an AHA. I use it as an exfoliant in my treatment room. It is not an enzyme, and I just love it. The skin has to be really healthy to use it though, but I tell you, this girl, she will revitalize the skin like no one's business.
And it doesn't have that pretty smell that the enzyme that we talk about has, that nice natural cranberry fragrance in it. We tried to add a fragrance to this, but because of the acids in it, it kind of eats up fragrance. But it does smell kind of like a chemical peel, because that's what you're getting is the mandelic and lactic. But the mandelic is a wonderful AHA to use on all different skin tones, different types. It's great for sensitive skin. It's great for your acne clients. We also have lactic in there, which is not more of a humectant type acid. Manuka Honey, and if anybody's interested, I had to learn this myself, even in the company. Somebody asked me what is the organic or the grade of the organic honey. It's a +16. So if people are interested in that, I had no idea either. I had to go back to the lab. I'm always willing to go back and ask those questions because it's something I hadn't heard of either.
And this one you can just leave on the skin. Yes, you can use steam. No, you don't have to. I just like to work mine in a little bit. And Chris, talk a little bit about the difference between the AHAs and the BHAs. We get that question quite a lot.
Well, a lot of times with the AHAs, I mean, the AHAs are a lot more gentle than the BHAs. BHAs would be like your salicylic. We have salicylic in our toner, but we're not really wanting to use that on here. We don't want to have to, hopefully, that we're not going to get any type of frosting and things like that with this type of acid. AHAs are just more gentle. You're seeing a lot of mandelic out there in the marketplace, in serums, in peels and that type of thing, because it's a much more safer acid to use along with the lactic.
How does it feel, Mason?
Good, actually.
Is it spicy?
No, not yet.
No, look at this girl. She's got perfectly healthy skin. The lucky ones. Don't we wish we were this young and beautiful again?
And if they do get any tingling, like, you know, with Shauna doing that massage, as long as they're not in pain or saying that they're at a high level, you know, massage really helps. It
does.
Just feels like it kind of takes away from that tingle feeling. Sometimes with sensitive skin, they're afraid if they feel something. They don't want to feel something, think something's wrong, and that's not necessarily true. The product is actually working.
Notice I'm not going into the folds of the nose. That's where it gets real spicy for people. And of course around the eye, but this is looking great. She's a little pink right here. Turning a little pink, little active. But that's what we expect out of the BeeDazzle. That's what she does. That's her job.
And that's why Hale knows she's great, because we've got some great rescue products when somebody gets that little pink in the treatment room.
Perfect. My hot towel is coming.
There you go.
And let me tell you what I love BeeDazzle the most for is the back treatments. It works all over the body too, and just lightens and brightens everywhere you can use it. I really love it on back treatments.
There you go.
Thank you. Look at my boss assisting.
I know.
Then I don't have to touch anybody.
Ever.
I do have my license, I just don't practice. So
Whoops.
That's what I've got, people like Shauna and a great team of educators that are here at all different specialties that we have on board.
Again, don't push the heat. We don't want those acids to go into the dermis. We just want them to work on the epidermis, on that stratum corneum. We want it to get all of the debris and loosen that skin up, but we don't want it to penetrate. So heat really isn't what we need.
I think so many people, when they go to school, they teach them how to do that steaming aspect for so many minutes or whatever, and you have to remember just with the acids and enzymes, that's not the case.
Look at this, Chris.
Ooh.
Makes me jealous for a facial. I'm up next.
We'll see. Someone grab the Clorox. How you get back at your boss? Bad facials. This is lovely.
This is another one that's great for a neck and décolleté treatment that people don't think about. They might be doing something more aggressive from the forehead down to the chin, but this is something that you can use a little bit more gentle on the neck and décolleté.
And with either of these, the BeeDazzle or the Incredible Enzyme that we used earlier, if you do not think the product has been taken off the skin completely, our protocols do have you do a third cleanse, an extra cleanse at this moment, just to make sure. And on Mason here, it's beautiful. Look at her skin. She doesn't need it. There's no heat in the skin. I got the product off. But if she was turning red or tingly or complaining of itching, you would do the third cleanse with quiet wash. So just keep that in mind when you're making your own protocols in your treatment room. Beautiful job. You're bedazzling.